guys, in my first video I kind of showed more of the amount of stuff that you can get at Pine Ridge for digging there for the day. My second video was kind of brief. It was a little bit awkward, but I showed more kind of the quality of the material that you can get. In this one right here, I found a pocket of some Smoky Quartz, and so I was pretty excited about that, so I just stayed there the whole time. Most of my quartz are a little bit smaller, but they're really unique and very pretty. So I hope you enjoy, and let's start the video. Hey guys, good morning. Today we are over here at the Pine Ridge Crystals crystal mine out here in Oden, Arkansas. Today is Saturday, August 10th, and it also happens to be my mom's birthday today. So Mom, if you're watching, I love you. Happy birthday, and I hope to find you something really nice today. Today is my third time digging out here, and the place changes every time I come out here. I first came out here in December, then I came again on the eclipse. I think that was April 8th. If you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link in the description below. I brought my cart, and I've got several buckets in there, and I got all my digging tools and all that stuff. And it's a couple minutes after 9 o'clock. Everybody's already been down there and starting to get into it. So let's go down there, join them, and see what we can find. Looks like it might be a little bit of a smoky one. Jacob found this one for me. Here's a quick look at that piece after I got it all cleaned up. Just loosen this up a little bit. Let's see what we can find. Might need to persuade that thing a little bit more. Lost a few points. Set that over here to the side. Nothing really on that. Now this location here at Pine Ridge, it's a little bit more unique than the other sandstone mines. This one right here's got a shale wall, and so everything is kind of colored the same, and it's hard to make things out. So you really have to go more by shape rather than color, and looking for those geometric shapes, those angular shapes with the flat edges and such. Because right now everything is kind of colored the same, and you can't quite make out what is what. It's kind of hard. Also, it's a little bit different here. You have some veins, but the quartz here is more like it's in bugs, almost kind of like you're looking for Herkimers or something. And so you'll have these little pockets here and there where you'll have some quartz crystals, and you never know where the pockets are going to be. So we have to keep on mining and getting rid of a lot of this excess, all this excess rock, hoping to be able to find a bug in here. It's a little bit of a challenge, but it's a lot of fun. When you score, you can score really big. Sometimes you just strike out. I find with rock counting, you kind of have to be content with plenty or in want, you know. So sometimes you get a lot, sometimes you're like, hey man, I'm kind of wanting some more, you know. All right, so I moved some rocks. You can see where I hit some things with my hammer and chisel. I just found a point, and I'm hoping underneath this rock I'll find a few more. Yeah, it's hard to do one hand. Let's flip it up. Not a thing. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. Yeah, you know who's a good boy. Yeah. You gotta name it. So I just removed a rock right here, and I broke this up, and we're going to start flipping things up to see how they look. Nothing really on that I could tell. Put that there for now. And anything on this rock? I think it's just more of a solid chunk of quartz. And what was this? Here we go. I see some faces. Whoa. Check that out. Nice. This is upside down right here. I put that into my bag. And let's pull that out. Check it out. I think that might be a Smoky. I hope. Nice. Here's a quick look at how smoky that piece is. It also has excellent clarity. Oh, check that out. Got a little cluster here. Here's a quick look at that smoky cluster after I got it all washed off. Alright, so right here, I just wiggled this loose, popped it out. Looks like we got a little smoky cluster right here on the top of that. It should look real pretty once we get it all cleaned up. So here's that cluster after I got it all washed off. This turned out to be quite a unique piece. I don't think that I've ever found a cluster that has a tabby poking out of it like this. Alright, so I just pulled that rock out from right there in an empty spot. Here we go. Got a couple little points right there. I'll take the whole rock home, and then we'll see how it looks after we get it cleaned up and see what excess rock I need to take off. Check out this Smoky. Just pulled that out from right there. Alright, I got some right here. I think. Put that there. A point there. And let's see what's underneath this. Oh, I might need to persuade that a little bit more. There we go. There's a point right there. Alright, I just pulled a rock out of that spot right there. And I'm finding a couple little small, what I think are going to be Smokies, right down in this clay area right here. I think this might be a point right here. Oh, there we go. Today I have Roger helping me out digging right next to me. You say hi, Roger?
Hello.
He's one of the club members at the Northwest Arkansas Gem and Mineral Society. So if you are not involved in a rock club near your area, I would highly encourage you to do that. What you got there, Roger?
Oh, got a couple of good points.
Ooh, baby.
Is that nice?
Yeah, can I see that? You okay, hold it. I think that's going to be a Smoky too. That is really nice. You're going to have a couple of them in there. There you go. Great find. Oh, that little piece right there is coming off too. Roger just pulled this one here out too. Should look real pretty after we get it cleaned up. Great find, my friend. There you go. Man, look at that. It's got some natural fractures on there, but man, that sure is pretty. Great find, my friend. Almost looks like a scepter a little bit, doesn't it? Skinny down here and then fatter on the top.
Yeah, it does. One's formed and the other one formed up around it.
There you go. What you got there, Roger?
Another one, same place.
Oh, buddy.
There's a few little
It's gonna be a
points
pretty
all
smoky.
scattered, all scattered in that thing.
I want to trade you. Oh, just dropped a little rock. There you go. Lots of cool stuff. Well, it's about 3:45. I got about an hour and 15 minutes left. I came back to this hole. I just flipped up a rock right there. I used my 42-inch pry bar. I call it my persuader. When I flip this up, turn it upside down, you get the reveal. I've got a nice little cluster right here. How pretty is that? That should look really nice after we get it all cleaned up. As you can see, there's clay right here. This right here is the type of clay you want to find when you're digging here at Pine Ridge Crystals. It's this peanut butter like clay right here in between the shale, and that's where you can find a lot of your good stuff. What I typically do whenever I'm doing the hard rock mining, I'll do a pilot hole with my pointed chisel tip. After I'll do my pilot hole with this, and then I'll go in with my flat tip chisel, because the flat tip chisel is right about the same width as my long pry bar, my 42-inch pry bar. And after I get this in there, I can easily insert my 42-inch pry bar to get a lot of leverage to remove the big rocks. So I've got the pilot hole. Now I've got the shape. So I could easily fit in my longer pry bar, give it a couple of taps. I just dug this piece up from right there, and I pulled it up, and we've got some points on there. I'm going to put the clay back in there to help protect it. So that right there is the hole that I dug for the day, and this is how the pit looks on August 10th, 2024. Parking is right over there, and I dug a pretty good hole right there for the day. Hey guys, I am filthy. I had a lot of fun today. Let's take these finds home and see how they look all cleaned up. All right, leaving Pine Ridge, I've got my rock hounder's tan, looking good. Here's a quick look at my haul for the day. I have a bag that's about 3/4 of the way full, several clusters, and quite a few small points. Now let's clean these pieces up and see a few of the highlights. I still have all of this stuff right here to go through as well. Several of these larger ones will have points on them, but they have a lot of excess rock that I'll need to get rid of. But yeah, I still have a whole lot of this stuff right here to go through too, on top of all the points that you guys have already seen. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. God bless.